Okay.
Webcam, audio is on.
All right. I don't know. I don't see anything yet.
We have a tiny delay, but you are on.
Okay. I think we're on. Can chat please verify that everything is working, that you're hearing me loud and clear and all that stuff? Okay. I am live. Okay. Can you also hear me? Okay. I think we're good. All right. Hello everybody, welcome to the very first Heroes of Warland live stream. Today we're gonna play the game for a little bit, the live version. We're also gonna bring out a guest in a minute and we're gonna play the game, talk about the update, all that good stuff. Let's start by bringing out Elroy. Applause from everybody, thank you. We also have a bit of an audience here in the room, the community team is here. So that's fun. This
Hello.
is Elroy.
Hello YouTube.
Very first time on stream.
Please be nice.
The debut. He is a producer on Heroes of Warland, so he's gonna be the one that actually knows most about the game and who's gonna be responding to all your questions, most at least. So yeah, do you have anything to add before we start getting into the game?
No, it's just very nice to be here.
Are you excited to be on stream for the very first
I'm
time?
excited for all the questions.
You're
That's what I'm
excited for all the
for.
questions?
Yeah.
All right.
I know we have a bunch of them already, so I'm sure we'll get a load more. So yeah, hoping to answer a few of them today.
All right. Also, for everybody, for anybody watching that might remember us from our Medals of War stream, I might be better at this game than the last one. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try not to suck the whole while and actually win while playing on stream. So we'll see what happens. Also, I do want to find out why somebody is asking about why this would be a scam. Please explain your question. That's interesting. Okay. I'm trying to check the chat as well at the same time. So we already have a question about capture the flag. Elroy, I'm shooting that to you. And meanwhile, I'm gonna get on the game. Maybe we can
is the
switch to
question,
dual camera.
please can we get capture the flag?
Yes, that is
Okay,
the question.
Cool. So at the moment, capture the flag isn't in the game. It used to be in the game quite a while ago, actually before we went live with the game globally.
A little bit of a test.
Yeah, so we tested out the game mode, and we ultimately found out that it wasn't really what we wanted. It was it didn't work in its current form. Let's just say it that way. But we are looking at many different options for game modes, including capture the flag, and really we're not happy releasing them until we're ready and we think you would like them. So unfortunately that one's not coming back just yet, but if you stay tuned there might be some news of something else.
Also, we're looking for like just in general game modes that we could add to the game. Might be some completely new ones that we have never seen. So if you guys come up with any, please drop them in the chat or drop them on Facebook or drop them to the community team at any point you come up with them. All right. I think we now should like play a game. For anybody who's watching right now, I mean, if you play the game and start battling at the same time as we do, there's a very good chance we might end up matching up against one another. So please, yes, if you're on the Europe server. If anybody's watching from the USA, actually, what time is it in the USA right now?
Late.
Very, very
early,
no,
early,
very
early.
9 a.m. Okay, it's 9 a.m. So well, congratulations for waking up at least. Okay, can we switch to the game view? All right, awesome. Okay, now let me check. I have no more chest available, so let's just jump into this. Okay, I've already found out that I'm very bad with Foxhound, so I'm actually gonna start by actually playing somebody I know. Iron Sights, pretty basic, pretty easy.
Spray and pray, right?
Spray and
yeah,
pray.
spray and pray.
It's gonna be better.
I thought you'd choose that one. We got a question. What does a producer do? Is he making the in-game sounds and beats? I really wish it was that cool. I am unfortunately not some sort of DJ. I'm far from it. We actually have an awesome sound engineer in the house that I cannot take the credit from. What a producer does is basically oversees the whole day-to-day running of the dev team and make sure that we focus on the right things and deliver the things that you guys want, basically. And I'm also the person making sure that I get all this feedback and look through it and try and figure out edit into something that you
Get
would
into the
like.
game. Can you actually shoot through this fence?
No, you cannot shoot through that.
You cannot shoot this.
No,
Okay.
it looks like you can shoot
Yes,
through that fence.
it can. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I'm gonna put on auto fire for this one because that's just what you need to do with iron sights. Now let's get kill some
Yeah,
people.
it would be a pretty lackluster stream if you had auto fire. Your style of play.
To be honest though, auto fire is off if I play the sniper.
Ah,
'Cause I
okay,
actually
okay,
do
that's
play him pretty well.
okay. You got some
Got some
strats there.
strats.
Yeah, you got some
at
strats
least.
there.
Okay, damaged him enough. Somebody else will take care of that. It's a team game. We don't need to get every single kill.
No,
Okay.
it's the taking part that counts, isn't it, Rob?
Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna shoot from here. Nobody knows I'm here, so that's fine. This guy's really blind. She's already dead. Haha. See, I'm better at this game than the last one.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to queue against some of
The actual good players. Yeah,
the,
I'm
the
not
people
hoping
in
for
chat.
that.
Or just you wait.
I'm not
Just
hoping
you
for
wait.
that.
It's not going to be so easy.
Okay. Do seem to be experiencing a little bit of lag, but it's better than before. Our office Wi-Fi is not the greatest.
There's a question, are you going to add more characters soon? What I can say is that we do have characters constantly in the works. So we are always designing new heroes and new content for the game in general. And as with anything, we are really, what's the word? Intent on making sure that we make the most, well, the best thing possible for you guys. So as of this moment, they're coming soon, but as to when. But in that same vein, we are looking for a lot of different ideas as well for heroes and content in general. So if you want to throw your ideas, then please do.
Drop them in chat, drop them to the community team.
Yeah,
It'll reach us. Also, I just want to point out that I actually won. Clap.
There's a first for everything.
Thank you.
I'd just like to point out that he got a loss before this.
That wasn't on stream. That did not happen.
It showed up on stream.
We do not need to discuss that. Okay, let's see what we get in the chest. Some Foxhound. Yeah, I'm not gonna play Foxhound. I'm really bad with her. That's my pet peeve. Let's see. Can we actually upgrade anybody here yet?
We actually got a question earlier. Like, well, I think I know the answer to this question for you. But what's your favorite hero in the game?
Actually, I really like Solve.
Okay, I didn't.
I
know
like
the
to blow
answers
up
the
people.
question. Okay, you like to blow up people.
Yes. And he also plays without the
Yeah.
auto fire. I like being
Yeah,
able to trigger my own thing.
he's a well. I like Foxhound, which is why I bought.
You
her.
like Foxhound?
Yeah, Foxhound is great. She has some great cards. She's very nimble. And
Also-
good damage output.
Quick disclaimer as well, like we are currently playing on a fresh account made for the stream, so this is not my personal account or anything, and I do not have any cards available yet. So some of the nice little features of the cards will not be shown in here.
You might have to get lucky.
I might have to get lucky. Oh wait, auto fire off. Let's bow some people up.
Question from the background. What's the idea behind this map, Glacier?
The idea behind Glacier Blue. Well, to be honest, the maps we wanted to intend that they all kind of reflect a place in the real world, or like that a hero sort of comes from. And this is really Huntress's kind of breeding ground, I guess. She's got a really nasty points of interest in this map. I'm sure you get killed from all kinds of different places, but she especially likes up there where Rob just shot. Yeah, but generally speaking, it's a mock sort of Paris type map, and yeah, it has some features from the real world, but not necessarily exactly.
Yes.
Huh?
I need to get up.
The parkour story. Oh yeah. Well, that one's an interesting one. So when we did a production called Heroes and Superstars. Sorry, my mind's going blank. It's been a long day. Yeah, it's long. So when we did a production called Heroes and Superstars, our TV series for Heroes of Warland, we had a contestant that kind of wanted to be represented in the game in some way. So his name is Ryan Doyle. He's a parkour dude. He's super cool dude.
Yeah, he was cool.
And we wanted to kind of honor him a little bit, so we gave him like a no parkour sign in every map. Basically, a little thing for his friends and himself to find, basically. So, yeah. And I want to keep on adding more of these things, which are little tidbits that
little Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Everybody's loved it.
Yeah, there is a few, but people haven't found them, so it's fine. I'm probably not going to say.
Can you hint one? You need to hint one at least.
No, I'm not going to.
Like, or had something like has to do with it.
Well, an easy Easter egg is that the old visuals of the heroes are in the maps somewhere. So what would they used to look like in the maps somewhere? So Foxhound didn't used to always look like she did now. So somewhere they are there.
I'm getting this guy.
Yes.
Oh, I got a double.
Somebody said, what do cards do? Can you explain a bit more? So cards are kind of the upgrade system to Heroes of Warland, and the heroes in particular. Every hero has a different set of cards, and they update. Oh, we won again.
I won again.
Pretty good streak. Come on, guys, in the chat, I'm rooting for you. But yeah, the cards upgrade 4 different areas of a hero. One is the base stats, one is the weaponry, and then we have the ultimates and the consumables, so the utility abilities. And basically you collect these and you level them up, and they get more and more powerful. And trust me, I've seen some crazy stuff done with them. So I'm looking forward to you guys getting your hands on some powerful cards, or powerful leveled cards, I should say.
I also want to point out that this game is way more intense to actually play. Like, I can't look at chat at the same time.
Yeah, I'm trying to read what's on the screen. So we also have some questions from like early on. There's one question as to the jump pads and the hitbox issues that are linked to that. So somebody says, has there been any progress on in the regards to the jump pads and the hitboxes? Basically, we are constantly working on the jump pads and making them more satisfying to play with, and in an upcoming update we are basically improving how they are used, and we are making the lagginess of it feel a little bit less. This is an ongoing process, like due to the way that we've done them, and we intend on ironing out all the creases going forward very soon. But this particular issue is also linked to the damage not being dealt after you use jump pad. We have fixed that in the upcoming update. It should be coming soon. So yeah.
Oh, we're actually now playing against the guy DGD. Ah, somebody from the stream.
I know
awesome.
this guy. I know this guy.
Who is this guy?
He's the guy who might beat you.
Ah. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh, we're already behind. Yeah, this is not going well. Okay.
I think he might be using legacy skins. I think.
Yeah, I think that is. I'm not sure if that's legacy skin.
Yeah, it is. It is.
This button, the button placement, my man. This has frustrated me to no end.
Well, fear no more. So one of the big bits of feedback that we have had is with the controls and the control set and where things are placed, and realistically, like, nothing is really optimal. I'm sure there's a whole host of games on mobile that have different control sets. So what we're going to be offering you in the upcoming update is the ability to move these around and customize them to your needs. So you can, make. We remove the bit where you go, this is bad, and just, you know, like, it might just be you in the end.
I see you old.
You did pick Huntress, which is not the best to go against Big Deal. I'd just like to point that out.
Got this.
Yeah.
Look, we even got ahead at this point, although that's not because of me. Thank
You're
you,
not
teammates.
even zooming in.
No scopes for life. Well, no, I do zoom in, but like he was really close.
Okay.
Like really close.
Okay.
Don't need to waste time for nothing, right? Here we go. Oh.
There's some question about hitbox issues with some of the heroes and hitting them. Again, another thing that we're doing is we're constantly revising the core gameplay of Heroes of Warland, and we've made fairly big improvements to the collision, and we're also working on some systems which might take a little bit longer, which will improve them even further. So as the game goes through its development, we will be improving every single update, so stick with us.
Damn it! Yeah, DGD is wrecking me.
Yeah, are you losing?
Yes, we lost.
Oh.
Rob, we actually have someone Belgian in the chat.
Oh, we have a lot of Belgians in chat. Shout out.
You should add a melee option when the opponent's is so low.
I do like a melee option. I think it would be very good for the backups for like essentially all the characters. Definitely like Huntress.
Yeah. Well, a story from the good old days is that we did actually have a melee option.
Okay.
Yeah. So when you got close to a hero, you stabbed it.
And was it like being abused, as in like people were preferring that before?
It basically allowed players to just run around you, and it was quite annoying.
Oh yeah, I can imagine, because it's also harder to shoot and aim at the same time while you're playing a mobile game. So
yeah. So we took that out for now, but there's no reason why things similar can't come back in the future. I like the idea. I don't like it.
One match with the normal rifle on the chat.
alright. Okay, we're gonna play our last match on the live build right now, so everybody who still wants to try to get into a game, like, wait, and I added the
There's a delay.
there's a delay a little bit. So I say now, and now, wait, is that gonna work? So if I say now, and then in 30 seconds, so I need to wait after I say now for 30 seconds. So that didn't count, so I'm gonna say now. So now in 30 seconds, press the battle button.
That's not
Okay.
confusing at all.
No, not at all. Everybody's so clear on this.
Okay, I try and not distract you from counting to 30.
I'm actually,
He hasn't been counting.
I'm guessing, estimate. I think this is the right time. Okay, I pressed the battle button. I'm getting there.
We got a question.
I'm gonna play a big deal this time.
Will the rank system remain the same, or will we go back to the previous method? The ranking system is not now doesn't really have any real consequences for losing a game, and rewards those who play the most. So, one thing we're doing at the moment is we're just testing out like the rankings, and there's some changes coming up with that, but I'll go over them in a little while. But the point being that we want to improve the system like constantly. We want to hear from players. We want you guys to have your say. We feel that we've got some changes upcoming that will benefit you guys and make
Make it more competitive.
Yeah, make it more competitive and make it like less of a grind. I would say. And the point of not having any real consequences for losing, we want to definitely like we don't want to give you a negative feeling when you lose necessarily. So we do want to give you something that's a little bit smaller than what you would if you won. Well, significantly smaller, I guess. But we always want you to be climbing. We always want you to feel like you're climbing. And there's some changes around that will make that more interesting and more competitive as you go higher up, basically.
We vortex each other at the same time. Okay, I'm playing against two big deals here.
You're now playing Big Deal because you got beat by Big Deal.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm trying to be as good as GDG. I'm failing tremendously. But I'm trying. That's where everything starts.
That's all that counts.
Man, this guy, no, he's got killed.
Somebody says, the use of hero emblems after you've maxed out a character, and what do we plan to do with them? Basically having more than enough emblems on a hero. What we actually plan on doing is reapproaching this system a little bit and making it a bit more like meaningful to the player. Right now, you kind of accumulate over the max amount, and you just accumulate forever, basically. But there will be some systems incoming that we will be utilizing them for. So that's not planned in for any time, like immediately. So they're all things that we're still thinking about and still considering, basically, going forward.
Okay, at least I'm gonna win, but I'm not gonna be as good as the GDG guy.
No,
But at least we.
you have to have a fair few games behind you before you're better than DGD.
I got 2 kills. Okay.
Yeah, you're on the road. You're on the road.
Is Lucitan also in the
How
stream
many-
by
how
any
many
chance?
times-
Thanks for being my MVP.
How many times did you know?
Only once though.
Okay. Well,
So,
that's
I do-
good. It's positive.
Yes. Gotta get that KDA. Actually, can we see the KDA somewhere?
Yeah, in the profile, player profile. You should be able to see.
Looking nice, brother.
Okay, it's positive.
It's a fresh account. I'm not gonna show that from the personal account.
Yeah, let's get
We're
your
not gonna
live
get it.
account out, eh?
No, we're not doing that.
So yeah.
Yes. Okay, now we're gonna switch to the update. Dun dun dun. Could be change your check to after spawn.
Auto teaming mode. Could it be possible to change your character after spawning? This is something that we definitely had. Great, thanks for the question. No, I'm kidding. So there's a question about the changing a hero after you die. Really, why we introduced the not being able to change hero is because we wanted you to kind of like have more of a connection to your hero. So in the case, we can take the case of DGD here. He's very good at Big Deal, as you can see, and you played Huntress. You kind of got like owned because you played Huntress against, and in that case, you would want to switch out. But because Heroes of Warland is a team-based game, really we want to see people play as a team more, and also try and master the hero. So there are instances where you play Huntress and you kick butt basically, and there are instances where your team should come to your aid a little bit and like actually like
Promote the team.
yeah, it's to promote team play as opposed to being some sort of solo mission, which we're trying to avoid. That's not to say that it won't come back in some form, but right now we quite like it as it is, and I think we've still got some changes to it that will come and improve. So yeah.
Okay, but now we are on the updated version. We're now on the development version. This is not live yet. So let's go through like a few things before we get into game and show that stuff like in the menus. Okay, let's start with the heroes. Something changed about the cards.
Yes. So what we changed about the cards is that we have now unlocked all 16 cards if you have them available, and they're all attached to your hero. So there's no longer a limit or a selection process of four cards. What we've done is we've given you the ability to have them all and combo them all. So this what we intend for this to do is to improve your playability with these heroes and make them feel more powerful overall. And trust me, we've been playing and it's fun. Let's just put it that way. It's kind of crazy fun. So we're hoping you like this change. We heard a lot of opinions about locking them. We didn't really want to. We thought it was a little bit of a disservice, so we decided to go more of the route of.
Somebody just mentioned that Huntress is gonna be OP again.
Huntress is always OP. No, it's about knowing how to counter Huntress, really, and she is counterable. But yeah, you need to be good.
Okay.
Like I always see the pesky Huntress on the roof, and I know how to counter it. But, yeah, that might be because I also helped make the levels. But yeah, so. But yeah, okay.
Okay. I see that we also now can see our reward calendar everywhere.
Yeah, so we moved it from immediately popping up to on your screen to on the main menu. So now you can collect your rewards from there now, and it's a little bit more clear for you.
I do agree. Okay.
Oh, what have you
You
done?
might have a little buggy here.
Yeah.
That build.
Yeah, we're working with the development build, so it's likely that things go wrong.
Yes.
Of course,
We're gonna do
as
a
they
quick
will.
restart.
We'll do it live. But yeah, so let's move on to the next thing.
Any new maps? Let us see. We can go to that one next, and this one is gonna be very nice. At least I'm very excited about this part. Once we're loaded again. There we go. Okay, so we'll go to the battle screen, and that's gonna look completely different to you guys.
Yeah. So now, once you press battle,
Look at this beauty.
no longer will you be loaded into a random map. You will be allowed to choose your map, and you'll also be allowed to choose your game mode.
We
Which
have
means-
domination.
Yeah, we brought back good
It's
old domination.
back.
Yeah.
And with the new map, Joe's Plaza.
Yes. So, a kind of spin on Joe's Diner, we have Joe's Plaza. And this is a completely new map, actually. We rebuilt the whole thing. So, it's not the same map. It might have a similar name, but it's not. And that's only a domination-only map. There's Paris and Joe's Plaza, which is domination at the moment. And they might change. Obviously, we might change the what's what. Maybe you should play Joe's Plaza.
Should I immediately show Joe's Plaza, or do I want to kind of just tease that? I'm just gonna tease that.
Okay.
You're not gonna see it now. Okay, but
See, I tried.
I'm gonna
I tried.
go.
I'm the good guy here. but yeah, so we allow the people, the players, to select what they want to play now. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to find out which maps are the most played and most fun for players, and then improve the ones that aren't so much. So yeah.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna head into a 9-hanger game. As you can see, this is also changed quite a bit. Looks a little bit clearer to me.
Yeah, there's a
Of
lot
course-
less on screen now.
Yeah. Just so everybody knows, like I will not be playing against real people right now. This will be against bots because, of course, it's a development build. We don't have players on there. Marvy, you have Dutch videos on Heroes of Warland?
He said he would like to make some.
Oh yeah, please do. Okay, then, and this is, I'm gonna show this off right away because you might already see it now. The best thing ever, edit controls. Look at this beauty. Okay, that's not gonna be that qualification, but I just want to show it. And then you can just quickly save and exit, and now back in game, you can see it is all changed, and it's not gonna help me a lot. But
Good luck with them controls, Bob.
okay, I'm gonna
I
change
thought
that
when
bit.
you said you wanted to edit them, you would edit them in your favor. No.
Yeah, but this is actually what I've played with. Oh, I'm loving that I can actually now position the shoot button there, that I'm not randomly shooting.
Yeah,
while
I
trying
also
to
found
aim.
that. I did also find that. So yeah.
Boom. That's
It's
okay.
worth noting you can also reset them to defaults if you run into issues. So
Yes.
that's something. So yeah,
You can already see it's way easier to actually like aim and then shoot
yeah.
at the same time.
That's,
Oh, okay. If I don't fall off the roof.
let's see if there's any more questions that I can pick.
I'm even getting killed by bots. Da-da-da.
There's actually a question about Joe's Diner. Basically, like some issues with the collision. The original Joe's Diner is still there,
Actually,
just
I'd
so
wait.
people aren't confused. Alongside Joe's Plaza, and we have made them fixes to the Joe's Diner, so you won't no longer get stuck in a bin or something like that. So that won't happen anymore. With the update, of course.
Quick question: can you actually shoot through your teammates? Like, if you shoot, like, Big Deal is now in the way of Foxhound, does he block the bullet?
I think he would block the bullet. Yeah. He's not a ghost, I don't think. So yeah, at this point, I think he might block the bullet, although he doesn't take damage or friendly fire. You know, so.
I just hear that our chat is not saying welcome to everybody. Andy, come on, man, step up your game.
Oh, it's not.
I really want to emphasize this. Now no scoping is also so much more reliable, at least for me. Okay, one against bot.
Okay, maybe
I'm afraid
maybe now we should try out the
Yes.
new,
Okay, we
the
should.
new map. It's worth noting that when we put domination back, it isn't in our full, like, it's not exactly what we want just yet from domination. We're still looking to improve it, but the point in putting it back is to, one, to support this map, which this map suits much better to domination, and not so much team deathmatch. That's why there's a difference. But also so that we can get some feedback from
Okay.
players and understand what makes domination fun and what makes it not so fun, and improve it based on that. So that's the aim of the game.
All right. Okay, so let's see this.
Did you
Okay.
notice in your last match we've also put the hero camera on the eye level of the hero, so now if you're a really tall character you might look over people.
Oh, really?
If you're a dwarf, you might shoot people where maybe they don't want to be shot.
So, Foxhound, I guess, is the dwarf. This one. I guess she's the
Yeah,
smallest character.
yeah.
And,
And
then
you really don't want a shotgun there. So.
Yeah. Okay. Now this is the new map, domination.
Yeah, so it's still work in progress at the moment. We will release it in a similar form to this, and we'll be looking to improve it as we go. Please say that you can move around.
I am blocked.
You might want to reload. I think you might
Can
be
I
stuck
kill
on a
myself?
box or something.
Ah, damn it. That's unfortunate.
We obviously won't be releasing it with that. But yeah, so we will have it in some form, similar to this, and then we'll be improving it as we go along. So the layout will change, and we'll be looking to our community and seeing what really works there.
Can I get a kind of cooperation for those videos? We did actually just release a video with the community team checking out videos of the community that were already made, and seeing that we do have some Dutch people in the office. I think we can make that happen, Mr. Marvy. That should be possible. It's gonna be weird to hear it in Dutch. It's gonna be special. Yes, reconnecting. Let's hide the debug button again. No cheating here. Still can't move though.
Are you?
This could be a
Oh,
solve specific thing.
This is quite the letdown, isn't it? Yeah.
Quite so.
I think
but
we
easily
make.
fixed.
I think we should let the game run out, and then we should try again.
I can
it
just
might
not
be
reconnect, right?
I think it puts you in the same spawn position, so it's just one position's bad or something.
Okay.
We actually tested this beforehand, so yeah, a little bit embarrassing, but you know we'll do it live.
It's fine.
But anyway, with the domination mode, we're looking to improve it, and we're looking to improve the Joe's Plaza as well. So we will be looking at all the comments and suggestions. Feel free to send them in any format, and we'll be looking through them.
Maybe
Okay.
tell about how it has been to develop the game from scratch to this point.
From scratch to this point. This is going to be a long. No, I try.
Do you want a
I'll try
lecture
and,
of about 5 hours?
I try and cut it down.
Can take that.
So the process has been quite long. There's been some players such as DGD who's been with us for quite a while. We know you, and some others as well who might be lurking in chat. We started with a very base sort of shooter and kind of added to it. It was originally quite militaristic, and we started to deviate into more a hero-based game. I think we're starting to branch more into that as we go forward. I don't want to release anything too significant, but basically with all our heroes we're going crazier and crazier as we go along. So I would say watch this space. That's what I would say. That's my recap. It's been great, obviously. it's the last year has flown by for me. It's like all one kind of blurred picture. One. Yeah. So, and it's ended in this. So yeah.
I can relate. Medals of War had the same kind of effect on myself.
Yeah.
Makes
And
everything.
you just left with that last picture, and you're like, how did we get here?
Now you're like, I don't know.
But yeah, to be honest, it's we've kind of undergone a lot of like feedback from the community and like esports personalities, I guess, and people in the community like who play these games at large, and we're kind of culminating all that feedback into what we're doing. And as we progressively go down this road, you'll see these things be picked up and us think more and more about it. So, well, one thing that was a question here was about the team feature and why we cap it at 30 people. We don't intentionally cap it. There's no reason really why we cap it at 30 people. It's just that we don't want a horde of people. We want you to kind of, you know, mull in different circles. We don't just want one big clan in Heroes of Warland. That would be crazy, I'd say. Also, when we bring in new features, it might be a bit of a problem. But we are looking to rework the system. Like, that's one thing that I would say we have the most feedback about is the team feature. We're very aware that it's not in the state that we would want it to be in, and we're looking to improve it, like basically over the coming period of time, ambiguous as it is. But one thing also is that we don't really want to release something that we're not inherently happy with.
Yeah.
So we want to flesh it out and make it the best thing possible for you players, and really like drive that one home. Yeah.
In the meanwhile, we're trying to get onto Domination Plaza. We're not getting a lot of luck with that. Getting stuck a little bit. But that should be resolved when it gets to you guys. How many viewers have we now? 28. That's nice.
28 viewers. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It's not.
Thank you very much for coming over. 34.
34. Okay.
Oh, we're seeing 29.
We're growing fast. Jeez. Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to see if
Let's get there.
there's other things that I can point out. So we've done a multitude of quality of life improvements on the UI, as you can see as we go through the game.
Okay, and we're on the move.
Oh, he's
Welcome
actually
to
moving
Joe's Plaza.
now. Yeah.
This is Joe's Plaza. With Joe's Diner.
Well,
Isn't that gonna confuse people?
We are going to change the thing. It's just we use the signage, you know. So, but a plaza doesn't mean like a diner. A plaza means like a mall area.
Thank you for explaining English to me. I appreciate it.
Well, you said you asked. I gave you the answer. But
Okay,
yeah,
we had only got a short one because we apparently joined the previous game that we
Yeah,
tried to make,
you
so we're
were-
just jumping in right away
well,
again,
yeah.
so we can actually.
Yeah, I think you should run around and
Yes,
and maybe
I want to
like
show it off.
try
not
and
to
get
killed
on
at
the
same time.
get on the roof and everything.
Yeah,
and show
yeah, yeah.
some of the vantage points.
Show the huntresses where they can
Yeah.
wreck everybody.
One thing that's quite different about Joe's Plaza is that we've now disabled the ability to spawn camp in a way.
Oh, that's.
Yeah. So.
Oh,
when-
is the healing area?
well, that's not there, but
Okay.
But it's also when you go out of the like area, you drop
Mhm.
down, and you can't get back in your spawn. So if you
Okay.
do, you might look a little bit red-faced as you run into the wall, and get shot in the ass or something.
Okay,
like
I
that.
guess here we get on top.
Yeah.
Just jump it. Oh, that went really smoothly.
Here's a pretty good vantage point, although not very good for looking over the domination area. That's there
That's
in front
there.
of you, which you just drop down from.
Yes, I know. I have to get this guy real quick. And this guy. Yes. Much more my caliber of people. Oh, I got stuck on that ledge. That's unfortunate.
I think in this.
Hold Let's calm down for a second. Let's first kill these guys before I can get on top again.
Yeah, they're blocking you from going some places, of course, but
We're trying to give a tour here, people. Please back away. Oh, and he stole my jump pad.
you can jump straight on it. I think we improved that as well. So
It has a
the
cooldown. Right?
the cooldown should, I think, be removed in this version, or at least improved. We definitely made it less. So.
Can you get like?
And now using one jump pad will not take the cooldown of another jump pad. That was a bug. like
Oh, okay.
we previously
Alright.
had. But yeah, here's a really good huntress
Yeah,
place.
yeah, yeah.
Although it's got a lot
Oh,
of vulnerabilities because
Yeah.
you know you can be sniped from the spawn. Or
I think
iron sight
this.
can
Oh
pick you
no,
off
that
quite
was not the
nicely.
goal. Damn. I think the best point is gonna be here. Let me get back up real quick. No, that's the wrong side.
I think players are going to contest that area quite a lot. There's also inside the diner, which
Oh,
should completely
let's check.
negate it. Like you can also shoot from inside the diner. It's quite a good,
Okay,
good
okay.
little place.
Actually, nobody has captured the domination point yet. Let me do that. Else this game.
Do we have any more team? Sorry, not team questions. Chat questions.
Maybe explain the domination, how it's different from the other.
Ah, okay. So team deathmatch is like a kill-based game mode. So kills accumulate score, and you know, score to a certain point limit will win. But I think it's 300 now. But in domination, you need to kind of capture an area. So how it works is that you stand in the area, and provided that there's nobody else in the area, you will be kind of capturing in a capturing state, and it take roughly 1 to 2 seconds before you capture the area, and then it will tick off. Now, if an enemy stands inside the area, you don't accumulate points for that. It remains in a contested state, and the enemy can take it over and accumulate points. So you're going to want to kill them whilst they stand in that, that's for sure. Also, the more players that stand in the point, the more points you should gain. So if you do leave the point, you won't gain as many points, but you still gain points. So you can still go gank or something. But if you all stand in the point, you gain a lot more, and the game will end a lot faster.
It's gonna be very good for like a big deal or a.
Big deal is going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
South is going to have a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Also, what's he called again? Radio. He's
Yeah.
gonna be great for keeping the point alive.
Yeah, and definitely keeping a team on the point. You know, so radio is going to be quite a nice one.
It's gonna open a lot of new strategies.
Yeah.
Seeing some friends in chat, always nice. Alright. Anything else that we need to highlight real quick? Let's just see.
Maybe the voices behind the camera can help us out. I'm struggling.
We can maybe talk about the season.
Oh, yes.
Come soon.
Right. So we're also gonna reset the season later this month. At that point, everybody's gonna get their rewards as to how far they've gotten. So, what are those rewards?
So on the end of a season, dependent on which rank you rank in at, so from bronze to legend, you'll get a chest with it, and that will contain roughly about like, well, a lot of rewards. Let's just put it that way. It's like 2 months worth of rewards.
Okay.
And now as we're ending it short, we're not going to change that. We're going to give you, we're going to give you like 2 months worth of rewards, and we're going to have you like get a lot out of it basically.
Okay.
And then we're going to change the seasons to be a lot shorter.
Oh yeah,
and, and we might rebalance the
How
rewards.
how long are the seasons currently? A month each, or?
They're currently sat at 2 months.
Oh, 2 months. Okay.
Yeah, but what we're going to do is we're going to make them 2 weeks.
2 weeks long. Okay.
So yeah.
So that's also gonna make it a little more fun to like grind for 2 weeks and then
yeah,
see
yeah,
your actual
like,
improvement.
and yeah. So we're also going to change the brackets a little bit, so they're going to be a little bit more spread out. This would mean that you would need to play cumulatively more games, obviously, but that means that the people in the highest tiers are the people who have like, well, kicks in ass. Let's just put it that way.
They will really be emphasized.
Question from the chat. Niputa, if you would need to marry A foxhound or B huntress, which one? And if you solve the radio, which one?
Wait, so it's Huntress or Foxhound, and then Salve and Radio.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna pick Radio straight away because he's the caring type.
Oh yeah, definitely radio. Yeah, Solve's too scrawny. I mean, look at that.
He's a bit of a creep as well.
I was just gonna make a comparison with your stature, but okay,
was
let's
basically
move
a
on from that.
It was basically a two-part question. Which one will you marry, like from the women, and then?
Yeah,
but we're first doing the men.
Yeah,
that's way easier.
because yeah, yeah, of course. And then I will pick Huntress because
Huntress.
looks like my better half already.
That is true. That is
Yeah.
true. Well, Foxhound does as well a little bit though.
A little.
And Foxhound
bit,
is also really small.
Alrighty.
But I would also go for her.
Marvy is asking, can you explain a bit of the behavior of the NPCs? I have the impression that the higher your XP, the more aggressive they are.
So the AI in Heroes of Warland is quite a talking point. So we're actually doing some work behind the scenes on this, and currently we don't have any like planned schedule on when we're going to be rolling out any changes to it. But they are a bit, I would say, simple. Like that's the best way to describe them. Actually, when you're a higher rank, they don't get harder. That's something that doesn't happen, but that's something that we do want to do and we will be doing. But as of this moment, they don't basically.
Yes. Of course, our goal is that there's no AI at all. That you're
Yeah. So
constantly playing with.
usually
other
when you
people.
encounter this, it is usually like an off-peak zone.
Yeah.
So what that means is if you're up really late, sometimes like I am, and you're playing, you're not necessarily playing with the bulk of the people in your region, so you would get these AI. So yeah.
Of course.
Maybe if Rob plays the new build a bit, maybe you can
Yes.
see some of the patch notes. There
Yeah.
are some things that players have been waiting for long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some bugs that actually got fixed.
Yeah. That might
And then meanwhile, I'm gonna test out Domination on Glacier Blue.
Okay. And I just continue on the ranks. So I believe it's. Are we allowed to give out the date of the rank change? The season change. Yeah. Is it the 20? Does that say 25th? Okay, that looks 29th. So we don't have a specific time at the moment. I don't believe. But on the 25th of February, we'll be changing the seasons to be the new system. So just so you book that date in your calendar and get to Legend as soon as possible.
Yeah, get to Legend. That's kind of just the message right now. Get to Legend now. Shouldn't be too hard. Well, I'm not gonna do it, but you guys should be able to. Actually, I might. Why do you think I can get on Legendary?
Do you want the honest answer?
No.
Yeah, of course you can.
Awesome. Thank you for being so enthusiastic about it.
You can if you play a lot. Well, we did remove.
Oh yeah, that's
like,
right. I just need to play a lot.
Okay. I've got some fixes that people would like. So something's coming up in our new update is Showdown's event bar progress not actually updating correctly. We fixed this. We found the issue, squashed it. We've also got the issue where Showdown event rewards aren't being handed out properly. We've also fixed this. In fact, I don't. No, I can't say with certainty, so I'm not gonna drop myself in it.
When in doubt, shut up.
Yeah, when in doubt. Figure out. Fixed an issue where Foxhound didn't do the desired damage, so that's done now. We fixed an issue where not all 4 members of the team wouldn't go into the same battle. This is a matchmaking improvement. I've got a note. This one's for you, Contrarian. So yeah, the Contrarian.
Is the Contrarian in here?
Yeah, hopefully.
I have no
He
idea.
might have fell asleep. Hopefully not. Yeah. And also, one thing that we didn't mention is that the controls are now a little bit more. They're a bit more reactive. We've changed the actual way that you move
better.
around, so and aim and actually shoot as well. So there are improvements there, and there will be continual improvements as we go along. But there are improvements, and strafing is now a lot easier as well. So actually, like, you need to get that game on point, and then you're probably quite good.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if I got anything more in my notes here. There's a lot of questions, but if I don't get round to them, I can only apologise. Like, there's a lot of text.
Sorry, bro.
Oh.
We'll probably do these again at some times.
One of the lights went out. Is that where it
okay.
is?
So our office is coming down around us.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's fine. As long as the guys get a stream, it's cool.
Yeah. It's fine. At least I can get MVP against bots.
Yeah. There's a question about like the probability of getting like high level cards. There's like pretty much in every single chest you can get high level cards. The lower tier the chest is, the harder it is to get. But one of the best places to get high tier chests, and I'm sure you guys would like this, is that at the end of the rankings, that's the best place. So if you get into rank, yeah.
Oh
so,
yeah.
So if you get in the end of the season, sorry, I'm
Yeah.
words, then you get into legend or something like that, you should be in with a good
You're
chance of
almost
getting
guaranteed.
quite a lot of good stuff. So yeah.
So that also means that in the future, when the seasons are 2 weeks apart, it's going to be a lot.
Yeah, you're going to get a
easier
lot
to
more.
get those.
A lot more.
Awesome.
So if you aren't getting lucky, then that's your best bet, I would say. And obviously higher tier chest also. So winning more games a day will generally give you better chances. And there are people who have a significant amount of time, you know, in the game and might not have got so many high level cards and like
They
we'll
can
look,
catch up.
yeah, we'll look into them things.
So that our top players can
That one
get
coming
some
in.
challenge.
Have you repaired the iron sight tracing issue? It was widely reported by different players.
I just used Trace and it worked.
Yeah,
I'm
like
not sure if it's an every time kind of thing.
Second. I'm trying to find my notes now because
There might be still something that
We-
we need to do with.
yeah, like it's on the list. So there's a lot of things that we get reported to us, and obviously we have certain like times when we need to fix things, and we're only human. So we try and fix as much as we can. Ironsight's trace is something that we're definitely looking at for a number of reasons. Don't want to go into too much detail there, but like I believe have improved and fixed this update, but don't hold me to that, please. But yeah, and if it's not fixed this update, like I can't necessarily run through this list right here, but if it isn't here, then you can be assured that it is on the list of things that we will be doing
for the update to that. But yeah, one thing. Whoa, and I just dropped the phone. 1 second.
Just drop it down.
Yes, that's fine. One thing we also want to let you guys know, as some of you might know, Valentine's Day is coming up. And we're gonna do a little event thingy on our Facebook, I think, or wherever. Facebook it is. So on Valentine's Day, when you like, what we want you to do is like invite somebody, and then when you play a game with them, send us a screenshot. Tell us who your friend is in the screenshot, or tell us like who you invited to the game, and then we will give you some loot boxes. So then you will get some nice little goodies for you and your friend to celebrate Valentine's Day. You can play together, get good.
Maybe time for one last live match.
Okay, if anybody wants to try and get into a live match with me, I don't know if it's useful if we do the now thing again. We tried that earlier. I don't know if that was a success. I don't think it was a success. But yeah, I do want to play with the real people in this chat.
I'm hoping you get into a game with Contrarian.
Seeing that you say that, I do not want that.
I'm only saying that the people I can read in the chat.
Ah, okay.
Should we with Lloyd to play one?
No. We shouldn't.
Actually, yeah, we should.
No.
Fun.
I'm good, thanks. I injured my hands.
You're a terrible person.
Look, I faced DGD before, but it was off stream, and he kicked my ass. So, yeah.
Okay. On the off chance that I will be playing
I-
against him, I will pick.
I can assure you will beat me.
Okay.
Yeah. Not you.
Ah, damn.
We'll have to get that set up, me and you.
Yeah,
Me
we can do
versus
that.
you,
We
yeah.
can do that. We can take care of that at some point.
Yeah. Maybe we can set up teams. And my team clearly win.
We can do an in-house little tournament for you guys. That could be fun.
Yeah.
We can see. Okay, we're in the game. First, let's check. Are we with anybody who we recognize? Shadiq. That's somebody who we recognize, no? I think that's somebody we recognize. I think I saw him in chat or something.
Yeah, the screen's quite small, so I'm pretty sure I saw it too.
Oh, I'm getting recognized.
Is there any other questions coming in as well?
Can you tell a little bit about the team behind the whole game? Like maybe how many people we have, what is needed to be able to produce this kind of game?
So we have quite a big team. So now we're a team. I don't actually know how many numbers it is, but we have a fairly significant team working on Heroes of Warland. We have our development team. That's the core team that makes the game. This comprises of designers and artists, sound guys, or guy as the case may be.
Sound guy.
Yeah, is pretty dope.
Yes.
Programmers, of course. Then we have our back-end team, who's cover the tech side of things and make sure the game runs. Designers design the game. Artists build up all the visuals of everything, make it great. We work with some companies around that as well. Our programmers make sure that everything moves accordingly and actually like functions the way that it should. Also, they're the killer of bugs as well. So, yeah. Then we have our other teams. So we have our marketing team, which is the people who promote the game to you guys and do all that kind of campaigns and stuff. Then we have our community team, who you guys probably know the best.
Yes. And who are also currently here
like,
now with us. If they want to come say bye or hi to the chat,
they don't.
which they don't. That's
they are
fine.
camera shy, which is funny for a community team. But yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
Amazing music. One
Yeah.
guy only.
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, we have a whole host of people basically working on. I feel bad if I've missed someone out now, but yeah, we have a whole host of people working on.
I love what's being shared. It's a fun future. Where would you like to see this game in the next 12 months?
Oh, that's a very good question.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
That's a very good question.
Let's get ambitious. I don't know.
Shall I say my tame answer or my real goal?
Let's go with the real one. That's gonna be way more interesting.
Well, in the next 12 months, I want to
Yes.
see tournament with real players.
With real players.
Yeah, and in some form of like I don't know, auditorium or something like that. A lot of people basically.
Yeah, I want to see like that the players like they met through the game because they
I
are
wanna,
the best
I
of the
want
best.
to see them come from all over and like fight one another. That would be great. See who really takes the biscuit. You know, that's where I see
big
it.
ass
So,
tournament.
yeah.
Now we can live stream again.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we've already done a few esports tournaments.
Mhm.
We know it's fun.
Yeah.
So now
it's been a lot of fun.
improve, and then you know like this would be super awesome. So,
That'd be cool.
Kristen, can the different weapons sound be adjusted for the users? The rocket is really noisy when playing.
I'm sure that's something that we can look into. We can definitely like look into the balancing of the sound effects. Of course, like having individual sound sliders is probably not.
Yeah, no,
because
that's
it's not all played
possible.
through the same track.
But if enough people can confirm like that the rocket is really noisy, we can just turn that one down.
We can have a look at like turning them down. I personally know how annoying it is to play with, you know, lots of different sounds and it being loud and quiet and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm sure we can look at that.
What is your favorite heroes? Like your personal favorite?
Oh, went to this earlier, but like Foxhound, because they're nimble, you know, high damage, get in, get out. I really like that. And I also there's a trick that I use with a consumable, which is fun. She has a poison smoke and you just lure people
that's
into
one of
it
the cards.
and then shoot them because they don't realise. So,
Sneaky strats.
Yeah,
Sneaky strats.
now I've given it to everyone on the street.
For me, it's solved just because, well, it's like point, click, and if it's like either Foxhound, Huntress, or Iron Sight, it's just like you're gone.
Yeah, it is
Very
a bit
satisfying.
annoying, yeah.
Very satisfying.
One last thing from Joan Moguet. Also, what do you need from the creator community to help move Nitro games forward? How can we be better? Play community awareness and retention. So, what would you guys like to see the creators and the fans to come up with?
Well, wait, from the community. Well, content really. Like the community, we want to see you guys create stuff so that we, as like I guess the community team, can respond to that, fuel that, so you can actually also entertain each other. Like get some Heroes of Warland memes going.
Yeah,
I want some memes. I really want some Heroes of Warland memes. I also kind of want a Reddit page. Can we get a Reddit page, please, community team?
Community team's like, oh. But yeah. Like my answer to that's just I agree. Content, like the more the better, basically, and the more wild and wacky it is, then, you know, and smaller channels or bigger channels, we want to see them all. Basically, it's really fun discovering people and like having people play games. Great, like, so yeah.
We want to see you enjoy it, have fun with it, make your own thing out of it.
And if you can get some of the people who watch you playing with you, that might be pretty cool as well. So it's gonna be amazing.
I will make meme if you'd like. Bring it, Gauvin.
Please.
Make them memes. But about the game, not about me. Just so you know, because I know who Gauvin is. So
we have enough memes.
We have Rob memes in plenty. That's okay. Okay, guys. Now this is gonna be the end of the streams. I want to thank you all for coming. We will do this again at some point, definitely for new updates, maybe more regularly. We did enjoy this one and we did have a nice amount of viewers, so we will need to discuss if we do it more often or just for updates. So we'll see. That might also not be with Lloyd, that might be more or less only with me, and then less talking about updates or stuff and just more of interacting with you guys and maybe just playing a little bit. We will see what we will do. You will also of course see the community team and videos and stuff that will be coming along. And yes, I want to first thank Elroy for coming on stream.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for showing me your leech
great.
straps. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you also did very well.
Thank you.
You only lost two.
And I also want to thank, of course, everybody who helped set up the stream and you don't just sitting here and laughing with us. Okay. See you guys next time.
Thank you.
Bye.